My 31F husband, 33M, won $20,000 gambling after promising me he'd stop. Hey, relationship advice. I could really use some guidance on a delicate situation I've found myself in. I made a throwaway because my regular username is known by friends and family. My husband, who's previously had a troubling history with gambling, recently revealed that he won a significant amount of money through online gambling on stake. While the win is substantial, around $20,000, and could help us make a dent in our mortgage, his past is what's making me uneasy. He's had instances where he's lost large sums, like $5,000 over a weekend in Vegas. 5 years ago, he committed to quitting gambling altogether. Yet this recent event has occurred. I'm struggling with mixed feelings. On one hand, this money is a blessing for our financial situation. It would pay off around 1/3 of our mortgage. On the other hand, I'm deeply concerned that this could lead to a resurgence of his gambling habits. I want to support him, but not at the expense of potentially spiraling back into the negative impacts of gambling. After expressing my concerns and reminding him of his past promises, he assured me this was a one-time incident and that he's self-excluded from the site. I even checked our banking statements, which confirmed this was his only gambling activity since his vow to stop. My friends and family have given me a wide range of advice, leaving me more confused and worried about the best course of action. What I'm seeking is a strategy to approach this situation constructively. How can I ensure this incident doesn't lead to future gambling? What steps can we take together to reinforce and respect the boundaries around gambling? Your insights, especially from those who have navigated similar challenges, would be invaluable. I want to make informed decisions that protect our family's well-being and financial future. Thank you. Honestly, in my opinion, the thing to do is take exclusive control over the finances, and give him an unlimited amount that he can use. Obviously, as long as he's not gambling, you can give him money for whatever he needs. 'Cause this isn't a budget issue. But this way, if he does relapse, he doesn't have access to enough money at one time that it could jeopardize your financial security. On the other hand, I'm deeply concerned that this could lead to a resurgence of his gambling habits. Respectfully, it sounds like the resurgence you're afraid of has already happened. It's great he won that much, but a relapse is a relapse, and addicts are addicts for life. Do you have any idea how much he bet to win this? Like what he was risking? Considering he won big, I'd definitely be concerned he'll keep doing it. Winning that much money might satisfy him for a while, and I wouldn't be surprised if he goes back once the thrill wears off. It seems like the damage is done and you might as well keep the money, but maybe you could set a boundary that you need him to use some of that money to go to therapy or a weekly gambling support group or something to trust him again. Maybe this is a one-time thing, but he threw 5 years of sobriety down the drain for a seemingly really big bet. That doesn't exactly sound like someone in control to me. It sounds like someone who lost control of their addiction and got really lucky. There should be a way to block him from gambling sites with his SS hash. Ask him to attend some therapy to address the addiction. Use it to pay your mortgage right away. Get rid of the temptation. He can't gamble what he doesn't have. That large amount of money is very tempting for him to try and double it or triple it. The worst thing that can happen when gambling is when you win. Gamblers only say when they win. You need to get professional help for him. If he's $20K at a time, how much is he losing? That money will be gone soon enough. Sorry to say, gamblers will never stop. I came from a family of gamblers. My uncles will sell their wives in a heartbeat in order to fund the addiction. I see it firsthand how it destroyed their families. The more they win, the bigger the bets. It is a vicious cycle. Without my father's help, they will be homeless. You need to cut the source of his funding. Take control of the finances. If not, it is not going to end. I won $20,000. And it only cost me $400,000 to get it. Seems fairly straightforward. Use the money to pay off your mortgage and simply reiterate that he needs to recommit to stopping. This win is just luck and not indicative of anything. He doesn't really have access to any significant amount of money, so you will be able to detect any large changes in his spending habits. Also, if he doesn't really have assets or money up front, there aren't any bookies that will front him anything that will jeopardize your situation. Give him a budget for his hobbies. If he wants to use it for gambling, then so be it. He doesn't get more than that. Maybe $150 per month? I work in a similar industry. You can get him to prove to you that he's excluded. It shouldn't log him into his account. Or you can get him to write into customer service to put his account in a timeout. If actually he self-excluded himself, he should be excluded from most sites. Usually. I commend you for taking control of the situation and protecting your assets. I think your husband needs to talk to someone, but you also can't help someone who doesn't want to change. You're under a lot of pressure, and if you feel the need to talk to someone, it might be a good idea. It's not just about the gambling addiction, but his inability to keep his promises and lying to you. I wish you both the best, and please take care of yourself. I guarantee you, 100%. He gambled more than this recently. He only told you this one because it ended in a positive and he thought that would go over better. He's absolutely lost other bits of money, though. I would be pretty concerned. I mean, I feel like you should freeze your credit. And your kid's credit. He needs Gambling Anonymous. And he should probably hand you the winnings. Calling a gambling addiction helpline will probably give you better advice than we can.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.